It's a bit confusing to be here for the first time. I think I'm counting a lot on the most experienced who are here for the third time to help you navigate a bit in the building. I really wish you a wonderful week. And again, welcome to the United Nations. The Secretary General of the United Nations asked me to deliver his message, and he sends his best wishes for you for a successful model. And I will start by reading the message of the United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon. He says, "It's a great pleasure to greet the hundreds of students and other participants who have gathered at the United Nations today. I thank the United Nations Associations of the United States of America and all others involved in organizing this event for their longest-standing support of the United Nations and their commitment to the values of the United Nations. The Global Classroom International Model UN Conference is an invaluable exercise, an opportunity to look in depth at the pressing challenges of our times and explore how to build the collective responses that are so essential in our interconnected world. You come together at a time when the international community is being tested every minute of every day. From tense transitions and armed conflict to economic and environmental distress across the globe, I continue to call on governments to help us stop moving from crisis to crisis and instead address the underlying causes and enter relationships. We must accelerate our work to achieve the Millennium Development Goals, building on what is already the most successful anti-poverty push in the history. We are also moving towards a set of new goals for sustainable development and the world that is looking for the post-2015 development agenda, which we hope will have a profound impact for many years to come. At the same time, we know that lasting solutions to global problems no longer lie in the hands of governments only. The United Nations in the 21st century is advancing through networks and coalitions involving civil society, business, philanthropists, the academic community, and others. We need young people to be full partners in the work of the United Nations, to work to advance the mandate of the United Nations: peace, justice, development, democracy, tolerance, and human rights. I have met many people whose dedication to public service could be traced back to when they were young. They attended a conference where students debated international issues under the blue UN flag. I count on you to use the negotiation skills you learned during the Model UN to help navigate the real-world problems we face. I urge you to join forces with like-minded people and groups to generate positive change, and I encourage you to link the United Nations through our Twitter and Facebook accounts. This will enrich you as individuals and enhance our common future. I look forward to seeing how you will help and inspire people across the world. Please accept the wishes and greetings from the Secretary General of the United Nations. I would like to add a couple of words here. When I start working with the United Nations, I ask myself a simple question. Why it's called United Nations? Anybody has an answer to that? Why it's called United Nations? Something deserves to reflect on. For me, it's called United Nations for a simple reason, because it's mandated to unite nations, based in peace, security, human rights, human dignity, justice, and development. These are the values of the United Nations. You don't have to work in this building to promote these values. You don't have to be a UN staff. You should understand how the world works today and how the intergovernmental processes work as well. You need to understand how the United Nations function so you can channel your energy and efforts in the right place. Do you know why I like the model United Nations? Because it's a very efficient tool to fight naivety and to make young people understand the rules of the game. So you can come here and understand exactly after you leave here where and how to channel your energy. This is a very special experience for all of you. I'm sure you will all benefit from this, but you need to be a messengers for this work. As a United Nations envoy in youth, I define my role only with a simple word. The envoy is basically a messenger, a person who carries a message from two ends. My message to you is the message of the United Nations, but I'm also interested in bringing your messages and the message of young people around the world back to the United Nations. Today, you are all envoys. You are all here to understand how things work and to debate and to earn more skills and knowledge. And you will be envoys and messengers to the work of the United Nations. Again, welcome to the United Nations and enjoy your experience and hope to see you again maybe at the closing.